The best argument for the real presence of the Eucharist is people who reject it. And there's a very easy way to demonstrate this. In any story, in any narrative, any chapter, there's the good guy, there's the bad guy. The good guy stands for some values, the bad guy doesn't. We see this in some dialogues throughout the Gospels, but specifically in the John 6 discourse. What were the people saying, the bad guys here, who lost their relationship with Christ? What is it that triggered it? Can this man really give us his flesh to eat? If that is a true statement, then why did they no longer become disciples? Mm-hmm. And more than that, how could Christ be the good shepherd who goes after the one sheep if he let many disciples go over an idiom, a metaphor? Another way to prove the Eucharist is its effects. The substance is always known by, the fathers say, its energies, its works. Let's talk about what the Eucharist does scripturally. The benefit, it is to be given for the remission of sins. What does an inanimate piece of bread do for the remission of sins? Nothing. At this point, if there is no real presence, it's paganism. Let's admit it. We also know bad things it can do, and bad relative to us. You can die. Paul warns, if you don't examine yourself, you can seriously fall sick. People, look around you. People have been dying and falling asleep. Now, this is a mere piece of bread. Why does Paul tell us? Because this is word for word. He says, treat it as the Lord's body. If it isn't, that's a big deal. That's paganism more than that. That's more unintelligible than the idea of the real presence. Like, it's harder to believe the incarnation than the real presence. Because with the real presence, it's flesh, which you took from our world, being manifested through other material things. But the incarnation is more difficult to grasp. The incarnation is God appearing in something physical. You know, if we accept the former, we definitely have to accept the latter, especially if we're told to treat it as the Lord's body.